What about today?
Thank you.
How are you assessing this? Effectively kind of the first full day, isn't it?
Yeah. It was quite a tricky wicket yesterday. There's obviously a bit more grass on it than the last game, so there was a bit more in it. And then batting first under probably cloudier conditions. We haven't had the best of conditions, but felt like 265 is probably around par. They came out and scored quite quickly there at the end, but I thought we dragged it back in the last sort of 45 minutes and bowled a lot better. So, it still feels like there's enough in the wicket. Just got to put the ball in the right spot for long enough.
How tricky was it yesterday, in particular, that morning session?
Yeah, it was. Well, yeah, it looked hard, especially opening the batting. That didn't look fun at all. So, it was tricky, but that's all. That's sort of what you expect sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially in England when the conditions are like that. So, it wasn't an impossible wicket to bat on. There was obviously a bit more in it than what there has been, but there was still, if you could apply yourself for long enough, there was chances to score.
Do you kind of relish that yesterday morning and again today, having to obviously apply yourself, all your skill to try and get through those difficult periods? Do you in a way quite enjoy it or not?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure enjoy is the right word,
No,
but
fair enough.
yeah, I think having opened the batting for a long time, probably you're used to having to bat in all different types of conditions. So it wasn't anything unusual. And like I said, the wicket felt like it wasn't like a minefield. It's like the odd ball did a bit, but more often than not, it came on okay. So it was sort of just about applying your game plan and sticking out there for long enough. I think credit to them, they bowled pretty well. Probably had some sort of like slightly more defensive fields that didn't let the board tick as much. So maybe in previous games we would have scored a few more runs, but with their field set, it sort of stopped the runs flowing as much. So, but yeah, like I said, I thought they bowled quite well.
So you reckon about 260 was about par then?
Yeah, it felt like it. I think today the wicket obviously had two heavy rollers on it, so that plays quite a big part in English conditions. So, that sort of it felt like about par. Then I think for a little bit there we felt like we're about 300 short. But yeah, like I said, I think if we can bowl well tomorrow, control the board a bit more. I think Tommy Hartley looked really good at the end then. So plug him in from one end and have the big boys go from this end. I think we should be all right.
Did pull it back well towards the end, didn't you? I think?
Yeah, we did. So that's all right. I think that would be Saki's first game in a little while, and JT and Ando's still. I know what I was like. It took me nearly 2 weeks to get over my jet lag, so I'm not sure how he's going, but. I think we'll be all right. It's just it wasn't an ideal start. Like I said, we dragged it back nicely at the end then.
Last week was a real rearguard action, wasn't it, to make sure you saved the game and didn't lose it last week. At this stage, with 2 days left, how are you kind of projecting further forward in terms of trying to get into position to try and win this fixture, do you think?
Yeah, well, we've got to take 10 wickets for starters, so tomorrow will be important. I think anytime you bat first, you're always sort of in the game as it goes, so... like they're still 150 behind, so you're not sure how. You'd hope that takes at least half the day for them to get even close to us. So hopefully we can do some damage before that. I don't think this pitch will have the challenge of the spin of what it had last game with Calvin Harrison. Obviously we've got a lot of left-handers, so it sort of played into his favour a little bit. But I think if we can, have a good day tomorrow and then see how it unfolds from there, hopefully we can shoot him in the other foot and we're attacking on the last day trying to win. I think there's some weather about, but there seems to be always weather about. So you just rock up on the day and see what's there. And
for you personally, just as a broader conversation, I mean, you must be thrilled with how you've started the season, Marcus. You kind of hit the ground running.
Yeah, I'm happy with how it's gone. You always feel like you've got a few more in you, but playing the new role of batting at 4 after opening my whole life's actually been really good. It sort of gives you a little bit more energy. Just a bit excited about playing a new role and. I've enjoyed it. I've been lucky to bat behind the boys at the top that I haven't had to be in really early. Even yesterday, I was still 40 minutes before I had to come in, so I've probably benefited from that a little bit. I just want to continue on my good form and hopefully contribute towards a win at some stage.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries.
Cheers.